Our TV, and I am back with another video.
First off, welcome.
Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be touching my hair throughout this whole video because every time I do my hair, I be having to do that. But y'all, I'm back in my little bathroom, my little chair. Y'all know I love doing my videos in my bathroom. But y'all, today's video, I'm going to be doing a video story time on me telling you guys how I found out I was pregnant. Yes, I'm pregnant. If you guys didn't know, now you know. I am 16 weeks, and yeah, so we're gonna get straight into it. I got, some snacks because being pregnant, you be hungry. But okay, so first, let's start off saying I did not find out I was pregnant until 7 weeks. Literally, I was 7 weeks when I found out. And like, I'm just like, what is happening? So but I'ma just go from the beginning on how like I had like symptoms of pregnancy, but I just never paid attention. So I literally remember I was getting dressed, getting ready to go to church with my mom. I remember the hairstyle I had and everything, but I started feeling like really weak, so I had came in my room and I had sat down. I was out of breath, and I'm like, normally like if I don't eat on time, then like I start to feel weak and stuff. So I'm like, maybe it is that, because normally that's what happened. I'm sorry I was talking my hands. Don't be trying to say it in the comments. Yes, I was talking my hands. So, but okay, yeah. So yeah, I had came in my room. I'm like, Mom, but I'm like, okay, hopefully I'm not sick, because y'all know when they be saying when you out of breath, it be blank. We ain't gonna say it, but whatever. So I'm like, okay, after church, I'm getting me some food. And I was so hungry, like, so I'm like, maybe that's it. So after church, my church don't be that long, but y'all don't care. Why am I saying that part? But yeah, so after church, I'm like, I want a real big burger. Like, that's how hungry I was. I'm like, y'all would have thought I didn't eat for days or something. So I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I literally went all the way to 8 Mile to get my Coney Island, because that's the only Coney Island I like, and it's like 30 minutes from my house. But I ended up getting my food, ate that bad boy fast. And then after, because I was going to my boyfriend's house, like right after church, and I'm like, I'm still hungry. Like, so like my stomach was still hurting, and it was like bubbly and gassy. So like, I'm like, maybe, I don't know, maybe gotta take a minute to like settle or something. I don't know. So the second week, fast forward the second week, my stomach was still like bubbly and gassy. Like, I was constipated. I could not boo-boo. And mind you, I said this is the second week, so I couldn't boo-boo. And I'm like, I can't even fart for real. Oh, y'all probably like, it don't matter, it's natural. I can't even fart. Yo, I couldn't do none of that. So I'm like, what's going on? And like, my boyfriend, he don't be knowing nothing. So I mean, I guess I didn't either. But yeah, so I just kept getting hungry, and I'm like, why do I keep getting hungry and my stomach feel empty, but like I haven't used the bathroom? Like, it was just too much going on. So like, I don't know. I think I gotta put these up because I gotta explain. So yeah, my stomach was just going through the motions. So the third week, I think this was in October. Yeah, it was Halloween, and I took my nephew trick-or-treating with my brother and my mom, and I kept just saying for a second, I'm hungry, like, but I'm like thinking, like, because I'm normally naturally always hungry. Like, my metabolism burn fast, so like I'm just always hungry. So I'm like, y'all need to come on because I'm starving. And I was just hungry. And I kept thinking like of big items to eat again. Like, I'm like, I want another big part. Like, something that's gonna really fill me up. Because it's like, why is my stomach feeling like this? Like, it's not enough or something. So, that was October 31st, Halloween. So then, I was at my boyfriend's house right after. I'm always at my boyfriend's house. But yeah, I was there. And my stomach, here we go again. And I kept trying to go to the bathroom like consistently. Like, I ain't never want to boo-boo that badly until then, because it was just getting worse and worse. And I'm like, so maybe I started thinking bad. I'm like, maybe I'm having what my brother had, because he had to get surgery before on his stomach. So I'm like, maybe it's that, like, I don't know. And then his mom was like trying to give me like things to eat. And the thing is, I drink water all the time, fruit, like all the good stuff. So I'm like, why? Usually that would kind of like help. I don't know. So it was too much. So like his mom kept saying like, girl, it could be you pregnant. I'm like, girl, I am not pregnant. Like, stop saying that. And then like I'll take my best friend and she's like, did you still call me up here? I'm like, girl, no, but you know my stuff is irregular, so like pregnancy is not a thing. Like, I never had in my mind that I was pregnant. Like, that was just the last thing on my mind, because before I had went to like urgent care because I was sick and stuff like that, and I had did a urine test because I wanted to see if I was pregnant too, and I wasn't. So after that, I never thought nothing of it. So yeah, she was like, she kept saying like, girl, you might be cut, because every time I kept saying my stomach, she's like, girl, you probably pregnant or whatever. I'm like, girl, I am not. Like, why you keep saying it? Like, so then I kept eating stuff, and I'm like, is it making it worse? Because like, like the stuff I was eating, I would think like I would literally use the bathroom. So it wasn't working. I was trying like certain juices they be saying that help you for constipation. Nothing was working at all. And then I was telling my mom, and my mom, she like one of the people that worry a lot. So like, she like, it's been too long and you still ain't used the bathroom. Like, you and Randy gonna have to go to the hospital. And it's like, I don't like hospitals, doctors, urgent care, none of that, because I don't be liking it. So I'm like, okay. But I was like, so I'm gonna still thug it out, and maybe like I'll just wake up and I'm gonna just use the bathroom, because I don't want to just go to the hospital. So this one day, it was November 6th. Yeah, it was November 6th. No, November 5th. I got good memory. Like, y'all probably like, how she know the date? Yes, November 5th. I told my boyfriend, I'm like, I can't take it no more. I need to go to the hospital. It's getting worse. I don't even know what it is, and it's like, so I don't want to be trying stuff and it's not what that is for. So it's kind of like, so I just need to know what it is. And he like, and my boyfriend, that's why he just like, I don't know, he just be like trying to keep hope alive type thing. And it's like, if I'm telling you, like, I don't like hospitals, we need to go. So we went to the hospital by his house, and like when I went in there, it was like me and like 3 other people, and then all of a sudden it was so many people. So I'm waiting an hour, and I'm like, okay, I can't open this. I'm like, how many people ahead of me? And they're like 11. Mind you, my boyfriend couldn't even come in there because y'all know what's going on. But couldn't even come in there, so I'm in there by myself. And I'm like, 11 people. The pain getting worse. So my boyfriend, he's like very, very impatient. Like, impatient. So he got texting me like, what's going on? How long? First of all, we in here for something urgent. So I'm like, they not really saying there's so many people. That's my 5-hour wait. He didn't want to wait that long. So I didn't either. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't either. I was just like, maybe if I go home, I'll look up some stuff, try some other stuff, and just hope it works. Because I'm not waiting up in here no 5 hours. So we went to his house, and I'm telling his mom again, She's like, you need to get a pregnancy test. I'm like, oh my God, girl, if you say this one more time, like, stomach hurt. Like, it don't feel like that. And she's like, how you know what it feel like? I'm like, you're right, but it's not that. Like, it's not that. So then, what happened? Yeah, so she's like, you the pregnancy test, whatever, cause of me. So I started to get annoyed because I'm like, oh my God, people keep saying this, and it's like it's not that. Like, I keep saying it. And then I was like, you know what? Please don't get a test so people can stop saying that. So I took the test. An error popped up, so I tossed it. I was like, see, I ain't pregnant. Whatever. So I was supposed to go home this day, but it was like real late and I didn't want him to like have to drive late. So I'm like, I'll just go home tomorrow. So y'all, his mom, I mean not his mom, was it? Yeah, his mom, she was like, my friend got these edibles. And I'm like, girl, that's not something I need to be taking right now. Like, my stomach I already can't boo-boo, like. So we ended up taking an edible, and it was a Rice Krispie treat. And I didn't want to take it because I'm like, the last time I took one, I was in a wheelchair at school. And I was throwing up everything, and I'm like, I ain't trying to take all that. But me and my boyfriend ended up taking one, and she like, I only take a little, don't take half. So I'm like, I'm taking a little, and y'all know how edibles is, like, it don't be hitting on nothing. So I took a piece, wasn't hitting. I'm like, man, give me another piece. And I kept taking it, and by the time I bought it, by that point I had half. And it still wasn't hitting. So I'm like, it ain't hitting. So then out of nowhere, y'all, this is really like all over the place, but out of nowhere we just started laughing so hard, like, because when I eat, like, if I do take an edible, I be just thinking everything funny. I'm over here cracking jokes, like everything was just so funny. But I was still doing good. Like, I thought I was gonna throw up and stuff like that, like the first time, but I think it was just because it was the first time, whatever. And then he had gave me the to take the stuff that help you boo-boo, and it didn't work again. So then at this point I'm not even thinking about it because it's not on my mind. I'm just like, I'm high. So I fell asleep. Like, I don't even know how I fell asleep. I fell asleep. So then in the middle, in the middle of the night, literally out of nowhere, I had the worst pain ever. Like, it literally felt like, I don't know what was going on. It was just hurting so bad. I was crying. I was screaming. I'm like, babe, I call my mom, because can you just call her, because at this point I have to go to the hospital. I'm just crying. Then he like, try to go to the bathroom. I'm like I couldn't move. Like, he had to carry me. Like, it was just so bad. And I think it literally was a sign, like, go to the hospital. Like, you need to find out what's going on, because the stuff that you're taking is not working, and it's just whatever. And I'm telling y'all, like, I woke up out of nowhere. Like, I was asleep for like a long time. Like, I woke up at like 12 a.m. So we took the edible the day before, like 7, 6, I don't remember, but I was knocked out, woke up, my stomach was hurting. I don't know if that made it worse or if it was just a sign that God was telling me, like, you need to go. Because so his mom had ended up taking me to they ended up calling my mom too. So my mom was gonna meet us there, because they stay east, I stay west. So we got there, and my mom had came, and like, I don't know if it's me, but like, when I'm really in pain, I just be wanting my mom. Like, y'all not help, I just want my mom. So my mom got there, I'm just crying, because literally each second it was just getting worse. Like, I really was just so scared. And we got there, and we was waiting again. It's the same hospital he been took me to, and they was like, the pain is getting so bad, and they like 5 hours. No, they said 7 hours. My mom, if like her kids in pain, she not doing all that waiting. She not playing all that. So I'm just crying because I was like, I do not like when people see me in pain. Like, I don't know, I just don't be liking it, and I was just like, this is too much. So I'm just crying and wheelchair and screaming because it's just really hurting. And my mom was calling the hospital that's by our house, and she was like, how long is the wait? Because my daughter is and they saying the same thing. And then but then they ended up with being so helpful. They was like, it's this new one in Westland that just opened, so it's not gonna be a lot of people. So mind you, I told y'all I live like 40 minutes from my boyfriend. So my mom just took the chance and we just drove to the one in Westland because I couldn't wait for like 5 hours. So the whole time I'm in a car, I'm screaming. Okay, yeah, it had cut off. Okay, so yes, I'm crying in the car. I'm like, Mom, come on, like, drive faster. Like, this pain is getting so bad for no reason though. So my mom is driving, and y'all don't mind me, I just gotta put the lip gloss on like every 5 seconds because like, but my mom was driving. We got there and I literally was the first person there. Like the first person, like as soon as I got there, they took me to the back and everything, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm glad my mom was like, my mom, she just be knowing, like, that's what I mean. Like if it's something serious, I just be wanting my mom. I'm about to die. But yeah, so when we got in there, they took me to the back. They gave me some fluids and stuff to, you know, to kind of help me be able to use the bathroom. And I was dehydrated and stuff like that. So they gave me fluids and stuff to see if that helps. So y'all, let me tell y'all. So I'm on the hospital bed. The nurse came in. She like, well, first the doctor, he's asking me like, am I sexually active? I'm like, yeah. And then I could see he got quiet, so yeah. So then he's like, are you like taking medication? I was like, no, like whatever. So then he was like, okay, we're gonna try to figure it out. So the lady, the nurse, they was really, oh my god, and they was so nice. Like I was so glad I went there. But the nurse, she was like, okay, I'm gonna have you do your urine, because you know, every time you go to the hospital you gotta do a urine test or whatever. So I'm like, okay. And by that time my stomach literally started to feel better. I'm like, dang. But yeah, so then I got back in the bed and she's like, so okay, we're gonna, I forgot exactly what she said, but she said, okay, we're gonna start here. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she said some other stuff, but I don't remember what she was saying. So then she was like, so my mom was in there too, like we in there together. So she was like, oh, she's like, oh, I forgot exactly what she said, but she's like, oh, I forgot how she said it, but like the way, like what she said, I was just like, yeah, because she was basically asking like, oh, is it okay if, like, whatever. So I'm like, yeah, whatever, we could figure out what's going on, whatever. So she like, it's positive. Me and my mom were like, okay, we don't do talking lines. We like, what's positive? And she like, your urine test. She's like, you're pregnant. Y'all do not understand. I cried, I screamed. And it's not that I cried, but like I didn't want my kid or anything like that. I was just so in shock. Like I did not know like at all I was pregnant. Like I was crying and just screaming. I'm like, no. And it's like, I know that nurses and they mind it, like, what the hell going on? But I mean, what the heck, whatever. But my mom came over there. And she, like, my whole mom was just everywhere with her. So my mom came over there. She's like, I'm not mad. She's like, I'm not mad. She's like, something, and whatever. So then they asked for her to leave the room because I was just like, what is going on? Like what are y'all saying? And I called my best friend and I called my boyfriend at the same time. So I was crying, telling him, I'm like, babe, I was like, babe, they said I was pregnant with you. But he not hearing me, but whatever, I'm crying, so he not hearing what I'm saying. So he like, what she say? And then my best friend had told him, and like they both was so in shock. So I had to, I'm like, where's my mom? And I thought she walked out because she was mad, but no, they had her walk out because I was crying and stuff. So then they had her come back in when I was able to whatever. And the doctor, he was all moving all fast, everything. He was like, some see. And he was like, look at the heartbeat. And I'm like, y'all is lying. Like, I am not pregnant. Like, y'all is really lying. Like, I am not pregnant. And then when I seen the heartbeat, I was still like in disbelief. But I was just crying because I'm like, oh, like, this isn't me. But y'all lying at the same time. But this isn't me. Like, but y'all lying. But I seen the little heartbeat. And he's like, you're 7 weeks. 7 weeks. When I was like, no, but crazy. Like, she's like something. When we was in the car and you was screaming, I was gonna make a joke and be like, some girl, you act like you having a baby, but not knowing for real. And I was like, girl. So then I was able to get myself together, and literally, like I said, like, my reaction was because I just couldn't believe it. Like, it just didn't feel real. Like, I really was pregnant. Like, I always said I wanted to be a mom, everything like that. Like, I was just like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I really just couldn't, like, at all. So, like, they give me more fluids and stuff, make sure I'm okay. They like the baby's healthy and stuff. And then I was just like, oh my god. And he's like, so I'm gonna send you some prenatals. I'm like, this is really real prenatals? It's like, no, but like, in my mind, I was just like, I'm having a baby. Like, y'all lying. Like, oh my god. But yes, they made sure they see my prenatals and all that. And then when we left, y'all, okay, so y'all, my camera died and I'm like doing too much. I don't even know where I left off at. Okay, I think I was saying, yeah, so I ended up getting my prenatals and stuff. And then when I got home, it kicked in a little bit more, like, dang, I'm really pregnant. Like, oh my god. But y'all, from there, I just been so freaking emotional, like, in a good way, like, because I really love my baby. Like, I know people like, it's not even like, no, I love my baby already. Like, I be talking to my baby every day, like, so many times out the day. Like, I just be so excited. And I just found out my gender, and I'm having a boy. And if y'all want to, hold on, I'm gonna show y'all a little bit. And like I said, I'm only 16 weeks, so I'm not really that big. And a lot of people be like, you're little. Like, I mean, my stomach was little before I even got pregnant, so like, it's gonna take a minute. But I can notice it because I'm used to my stomach being on flat, and yeah. But I know people want to know like what was my parents' reaction. Honestly, like, I ain't trying to be mean, but like, I didn't care about nobody opinion or reaction but my mama's, because me and my mom is literally like best friends. And I knew my mom wasn't gonna be mad or anything like that, because she knows I know how to handle my business. And like, she's like, you're gonna be a great mom. Like, I'm just mom material. So like, she's not really worried at all. Like, yeah, I'm 19, I'm gonna be 20 2 months after I have my baby, and I'm gonna have everything together so for my baby. And everybody pretty much was happy. My best friend really my best friend, no, my boyfriend, he really like, oh my god, he like really eat. But my best friend really excited because she's the godmom, and she ain't playing. Like, she on her godmommy duties. And I'm just loving the support from his family and my family. And me and his family, like, is really close, so that's a plus for me. But throughout this whole, I said throughout this like it's over, but like so far, like throughout my pregnancy, I just been really like happy. Like, because I know I always wanted to be a mom, like, and I know like I knew I was gonna be a mom eventually, but I just didn't know this soon. Even though I literally planned, I ain't gonna say I planned, but I always said I wanted my kid at 21. It just happened, you know, now. And this is just the start of my new year. Like, 22 is my favorite number, so I know this year is mine, because I just keep getting so many signs that this year is just gonna be so good for me. And like, y'all, when I found out the baby gender, I cried so freaking hard, like so hard, because I knew it was a boy. Like, I literally, like, don't get me wrong, I always wanted a boy. Like, I always said that, like, when I was a kid, like, I want a boy, woo. But then I wanted a girl too, so it's like, so I didn't care which one I had, but I literally knew it was a boy. I kept telling my boyfriend really thought it was gonna be a girl, and I kept telling him, do not get your hopes up, because I'm telling you, it's a boy. He's like, no, it's a girl, it's a girl, it's a girl. And I'm like, no, like, I'm not feeling it's a girl. Like, no, I'm not even like, I mean, I don't know if this is true, but I hear a lot of people when they have a girl, they be so mean. I was just so excited, and my baby's name is Sincere. And it's a meaning behind it, but I don't feel like getting into it. But I feel like I already was really excited, but once I found out the gender, like, I really got even more excited, because I'm like, so now I know what it is. I can be more like, you know, into it. I know what to get. But I just been watching so many freaking videos about just baby stuff, because like, I'm just so obsessed. Like, and y'all don't understand. Like, I'm a mom, no drama. So, you know, I'm really excited. I do plan on doing so many like pregnancy videos. Like, I want to take you guys on my journey, and y'all need to see. And y'all, I'm just ready for my baby shower already. Like, that's what I'm really waiting on, because it's gonna be so freaking big. Like, I'm so extra, and it's gonna be so many people, and it's just like, Sincere gonna be like, and my baby's due June 19th, so he's gonna be a little Gemini, and like, I'm just happy. Like, oh my god. But yes, and I really waited to do this video because I wanted to make sure I got on my second trimester, even though, oh yeah, I wanted to make sure I got my second trimester. I wanted to make sure I was low risk, I was healthy, and I am all of that. So like, let me tell y'all. And like, y'all, so I posted on Instagram on New Year's. That's when we found out we did the like a little gender reveal, and I posted it, and oh my god, I literally said before I posted it, like, because I was able to keep it a secret for so long. Not that I wanted to have my baby, it's just like I wanted it to be a shocking moment. But I posted, and so I have never got these many, I ain't gonna say how many views because it's just ridiculous, but I ain't never got these many views. So I'm like, I know people like sending my stuff over like, yes, I'm pregnant and what. But I just had got so many views, so many replies, comments. I just posted a video, people like, I can see that baby bump, and I'm like, you can even tell if I didn't tell y'all, so don't act like y'all was gonna know. But it's just like so many people, and it's like, oh my god. Like, but I mean, I'm happy though, because I know it's some genuine people. Like, can't even put my phone down because just so many people. Everybody is just shocked because nobody would think me out of all people. Like, not to be funny. But yeah, y'all, that's really pretty much it. And I hope you guys, you know, come along on my journey. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that bell so you know when I post. And remember that beauty and confidence. Till then, dog gang, we out this thing.